Remarkably, after the leak of that videotape of Donald Trump boasting of being able to grab the genitals of any woman he wants because as a star, quote, you can do anything, some of his most stalwart defenders are leaders of the religious right. Ralph Reed, chairman of the Faith and Freedom Coalition and a member of Trump's religious advisory board, said in a statement, quote, people of faith are voting on issues like who will protect unborn life, defund Planned Parenthood, defend religious liberty. I think a 10-year-old tape of a private conversation with a TV talk show host ranks pretty low on their hierarchy of concerns. Other conservative Christians, such as Tony Perkins, Gary Bauer, Dr. James Dobson, and Jerry Falwell Jr., also still on board. But some other evangelical leaders, well, they have a different take. Joining me now is Dr. Russell Moore of the Southern Baptist Convention. Dr. Moore, thanks so much for joining me. Good to see you again.
Good to be with you. I'm not drinking yet, Jake, but I can't say I'm not tempted.
So, Dr. Moore, help us make sense of this. Is it enough for you that Trump says he agrees with you on policies such as opposing abortion and religious liberty, despite what you hear on the tape and the life he has lived?
What I'm concerned about is the reputation of evangelical Christianity and the credibility of the Church of Jesus Christ right now. When people who previously told us character matters are now just waving away really serious and shocking character issues as though they don't matter at all. I mean, we've had issues where for over a year now, African American and Hispanic evangelicals have been alarmed and concerned about why are our leaders not taking these things seriously. And now I'm hearing from women repeatedly all over the place who are saying, can we really have leaders who are saying that these things don't really matter? I mean, to say that this is just locker room talk or macho talk, or even some supposedly Christian leaders who are saying, well, this is just the way that men talk. It's astounding to me.
It's not the way men talk, I should note, just as a factual matter. So why do you think it is? Why are Ralph Reed and Jerry Falwell Jr., et cetera, so strongly supporting Trump despite this horrific tape and the other issues you raise?
Well, convictional evangelicals who are pro-life and pro-family know that Hillary Clinton's not with us, and we can't go in that direction and in that way. But that doesn't mean that we have to follow another way that is also reckless and horrible. And I think what we're seeing right now is a divide in evangelical Christianity that wasn't created by 2016, but is highlighted and shown by 2016. And a lot of the old guard going back to the same tactics of the 1990s, I think it's just leaving a wreckage of cynicism in its wake. And it's going to take us longer to recover from this year than it took us to recover from the scandals of the TV evangelists in the 1980s, I'm afraid. Because the very credibility of what it means to stand up and say, we believe in objective truth, for instance. Many of the people who have warned us for years about situational ethics and moral relativism are now asking us to practice it. And it's really heartbreaking to me.
Dr. Moore, one of the things that's so interesting, and I don't know if this has struck you as well, so many leaders of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, so many Mormon leaders are practicing what they preach. Mitt Romney, the governor of Utah, Congresswoman Mia Love, the Deseret News, strongly condemning what Donald Trump stands for, saying this is not what we represent. Obviously, still also very strongly opposed to Hillary Clinton. When did Mormon leaders become stronger in terms of faith for the teachings of Jesus Christ than Christian leaders?
Well, I think there are a couple of reasons for that. The first is that Mormons have never had the illusion that they are some sort of majority culture in the United States. So when Latter-day Saints see minority religions being targeted in terms of their religious freedom in the way that has happened this year, they're alarmed and they're awakened by that. I also think that you have cohesive communities in Utah and places like that frankly, I completely reject Mormon theology, but we ought to learn something about what it means to train up our children in what we believe. And when we look at the sort of fraying and decaying that's going on in the Bible Belt and around this country when it comes to keeping communities solid, I think that's part of the problem.
Dr. Russell Moore, always a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thanks. Good to be with you.